What up, guys? My name is Bruce. This is my very first video of my comic book haul. I've been watching a lot of videos of people comic book hauls in their collections, and it's freaking awesome. I love them. It's very informative, and I just love that there's other people out there in this world that loves collecting comic books. I don't read a lot of my comic books. You know, I'm kind of scared to read my comic books sometimes because I don't want to damage them. I do read some. The more spendy comics that I do have, I tend not to read. You know, I watch a lot of you guys' videos and I enjoy them. I love the information, and I'm trying to get to that status. I watch a lot of We Love Comics, Mercenauts, and Captain Strangelove, Captain Cummings, Jimmy C, Lord of the Lord Boxes. You know, shit, I always get tongue twisted when it says that fucking name. But I love his channel. I love everybody's videos, and when I have the time, I try to watch everybody's videos and leave comments and ask questions just to find out things that I've seen that I think that is interesting. I don't have no fancy name for this channel, man. You know, this was some spontaneous stuff right here, and you know, little by little, I'll get there. And if you guys enjoy this video, subscribe, hit the like button. You know, support the comic book community. I'm trying to be a part of it. I think it's fucking awesome, badass shit. And I'm gonna start off this haul with this book. Everybody in the world has this book. It's an 8.0. I'll take it for the price that I paid for it. I'll take it any day of the week. I got it for $200, and that's with shipping and handling. And it's badass. And I'm thinking about cracking it. I need to find out if it was pressed already. Obviously, it's PGX, and I know they do pressings. And I'm trying to type in the serial number where, you know, where it says the white pages, and to see if it was, or if there's any way that I could find out to see, you know, if I should do it or not. You know, I paid a lot of fucking money for this book. Don't want to crack it out and find out it can't be pressed. So if you guys can give me a little information about that, on what I can do to find that out, I would appreciate that. Leave it in the comment section. But man, I just love the cover, dude, and I'm so hyped for the movie that's coming out. I hope it just lives up to the hype that everybody's putting into it, and it's been long overdue. When with all these comic book movies coming out, I'm hoping that this one is really, really badass, and it becomes a great, great long run of movies. Deadpool is fucking awesome, and the guy that's playing Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, I think is a perfect guy to play Deadpool. I think they fucked him up though in Wolverine Origins, but hopefully they make up for it in this one. So I can't wait for the release of that movie. It's one of my grails. I appreciate it, man, and you know, man, I'm trying to get another one if I could. If I can find another one for a right price, man, I'm definitely gonna pick that up. But that's the first one to break the ice in this video. This one was that's coming up right here. Badass, Walking Dead, issue 108. First appearance of Ezekiel and Shiva, if I'm not mistaken. There goes my fucking toe in the video. Didn't want to do that. Man, I got this on eBay, man, and I got this, I think, for $13, and that's with shipping and handling. And it is like in perfect condition. Excuse the glare from the Mylar, but if you look, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this book. The corners are sharp. The color is vibrant. It's popping, bro. And yeah, man, there's nothing wrong. Excuse my dirty nails, man. You know, I work. And I just came out of work not too long ago, so, you know. But yeah, man, key issue, man. Don't be surprised if you see this guy in upcoming episodes of Walking Dead. I also have Walking Dead 100. The first appearance of Negan. I have the second print where they actually show his face. You know, that's the one that's everybody's looking for. And I got that at Hastings. I go to Hastings to get my comic books because we don't really have a comic book shop out here. And the one that I used to go to that wasn't so far from my house, it closed down. They didn't last long. They were there for a couple of months. Boom. Gone. Out of here. Destroyed. So, in that area, there's also a bookstore. And they sell old comic books. You know, Silver Age, Bronze Age. And I also go there to pick up some of my comics. And I found a lot of good books there. But, you know, as time goes and I keep posting up these videos, I'm going to show off my collection, and hopefully you guys enjoy that, and hope you guys are enjoying this one. So, man, that's badass, man. I could just look at this cover all day, dude. That shit is badass. On to the next one. I just picked this up the other day. I'm pretty sure like everybody else did. Reprint, New Mutants of 98, Deadpool #1. Usually I don't get to make it on Comic Book Wednesdays. You know, I'm always working by the time I get out. Super late. Sorry about that. I had to pause the video real quick. You know, my kids. Yeah. It's Friday, so they get to stay up late, which is cool. I have no issues with that. But yeah, this is the reprint. I ended up getting 2 of these. But like I was saying, I really don't get to go to Comic Book Wednesdays, because by the time I get out, man, it's always late. And, you know, and I got my kids and stuff, and I got a newborn. You know, he's going to be 8 months next week. So, you know, my wife needs a break, well deserved, when I get home from work. So, you know, I'll take over and raise my little man and spend some time. And hopefully he gets into comic books as much as I do. But, yeah, man, it's just awesome. So, yeah, I got 2 copies of these. I'm a little late on this one, but I did find it. They had #1. I didn't pick it up. You know, already at the end of it, after every comic book that I picked up, it was almost $60. And, you know, honestly, I really don't mind spending that much on comic books, because it's something I do enjoy doing, and I like it. So, you know, a lot of people spend $200-300 on Jordans or clothes or whatnot. So $60 on something that I really enjoy and I really do take care of doesn't really affect me that much. The prices that are going up, it is getting a little ridiculous, especially on the variants. Especially if you're not there in time, you could pay a high premium on these variants or whatnot. But if you want them, you're gonna pay that money to get them, regardless of they go down in price. You know, variants are hot now, shit later. But anyway, this is Contest of Champions issues #3. I think there's a cameo appearance or a first appearance in this. I'm not sure. I know #4, which I do have, which I gotta go get out of my 10 short boxes that I have filled with comics. I just got a certain few that I just picked up the other day. I haven't read this one yet. I've heard many things about it, so I picked it up. I do plan on going back and getting issue #1, because it doesn't make any sense not to have 3 and 4 and don't have 1 and 2. So when I go back, if they have it, I definitely will pick it up. Also, from Aftershock, American Monster issue #1. I read this issue. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait for the upcoming issues. You know, I really like these independent companies coming out with these comics. And I just, you know, for cover price, you can't go wrong, you know. And when you paying $2.99 compared to the $4.99, $5.99, whatever it is nowadays, you know, $2.99 is really nothing. But the story is good, man. The cover, man. This cover, man, I really love. That's one of the reasons why I do purchase comics, is because of the cover. I think Juan Doe is the one that did the cover to this. I'm not sure. But the story, if you guys have this issue and read it, let me know what you think about it. And if you guys don't have it, I really encourage you to pick this one up. It's very good. And like I said, I can't wait for the next issue to come out. I've had this issue for a while. I think it's part 3 of Death of Snake Eyes. I have 1 and 2 somewhere, but it's just the regular covers. I'm gonna have to look for those and probably get it together for my next video. But I think this is the comic exposure variant. I'm not sure. If I'm wrong, please give me the right information in the comment section. And but yeah, man, this cover is, I think, totally badass, man. And I seen the one in color. I didn't really like that one so much. I thought the black and white told more of a story. You know, just looking at this, you could just see the emotion, man. It's just wonderful. The artist, whoever drew it, I gotta find out. I feel like an idiot for not knowing who did the cover, but I don't care. I just think that this is a beautiful piece. You know, people buy Basquiat's and Picasso's and all these famous artists, and they spend thousands and thousands and maybe even millions on these paintings. To me, these are my paintings. To me, this is the work that I love to display, you know, because comic books, man, it's wonderful artists, man. You know, you got Jim Lee, Capullo, Frank Miller. There's so many of them, and I just can't think off the top of my head, but man, it's a beautiful skill to have, and when people just put it together like this, man, they could just tell a story without saying one word, and it's a beautiful, man. I just love this cover. This one is an eBay purchase, and I just got this a couple days ago, and it's Amazing Spider-Man 135, the second full appearance of the Punisher, and I paid, I think, $22. And that's with shipping, so I thought I got a pretty good deal. I'm guessing it's maybe a very fine. There are some little issues on the spine, nothing too major. Let me see if I can zoom in on there. The staples are intact. There's a couple little ticks, maybe a little minor spine roll, but nothing too serious. A little color breakage right there on the top left corner. But other than that, man, it's solid. You know, for it to be all black, a couple little issues right there, but you know, I'm content with it, and I'll upgrade if I could find it for a reasonable price. But for the second full appearance of the Punisher, especially on the new Daredevil series, man, I see this going up. And besides that, man, it's just a badass cover, man. Look at that, dude. It's just amazing. And I'm really into these older comics. Yeah, they tend to be more spendy, but when you're doing something you love, you really can't put a price on it. And I could just stare at that all day, man. I just love it, man. Another Aftershock comic, Replica, issue number 2. I have number 1. I picked up 2 issues of number 1. And I read number 1. And I really enjoyed it. And I haven't read this one. I plan on reading this one because I really got excited with the first one, and I want to see where they're gonna go with this one. If you guys haven't read it, I recommend you should. If you haven't picked this up, man, you should. I think it's a sleeper. I'm pretty sure there's not a high print run on this. If you do see it at your local comic book shop, man, I suggest you pick it up, man. Give it a read. If not, just the artwork is great too, man. It's funny, and it's also serious. Kind of reminds me of like a Men in Black type thing, just with the, you know, a bunch of aliens and a human. He's kind of like a cop and all that, and obviously he's got so much that he has to do, and he sees this ad where he could replicate himself, and I think that's what happens, is where he makes more of himself to help handle what he's going through on a daily basis. But I could be wrong. I think that's just where it's going from what I read in the first issue. If you read the issue, let me know what you think in the comment box. Like I said, man, if you don't got it, man, grab it. I picked up this issue. I was watching We Love Comics a couple days ago. I'm always watching this channel. I'm always commenting on his videos. I'm always watching everybody's videos. And I seen him grab this comic, and I think the cover is beautiful. It is badass, and it's Mary Jane on an Iron Man cover. I don't know what the significance is. I haven't read it. I'm going to read it to see what's going on. But the cover is just a beautiful cover. It's pretty good condition. I don't think it's a 9.8. Most, I would say a 9.4. But it does, man, it's beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. And that's the guy who drew it. I think, does that say Romita? Say fucking word. But anyway, it's a beautiful cover. Excuse my language. I always drop a couple of dirty words here and there. But it is what it is. What can you do? Oh, another one. I'm not sure if this is the 1 in 10 or 1 in 25, but this is Deadpool, issue number 6. The first appearance of Deadpool 2099, I think. And, of course, first appearance, I dig the cover. I especially dig that angry little bastard right there. I think it's just freaking awesome. Just look at that dude, man. When people draw this stuff, man, you wonder what they be thinking about. And, man, it's just wonderful, man. I gotta really start getting the right bags for my comics, man. Look, man. You see how... Look at that. I definitely gotta get better bags or something. I don't know. If you guys... Besides, I like Mylar. But this is what it came in. When I bought this issue, it already came in this bag and board. But, I love this issue. Haven't read it yet, but I do plan on it. And also, the regular cover, which I think is totally badass. I gotta move because my leg is fucking falling asleep. I'm sitting on the floor. I don't got no high-tech fancy studio like everybody else does. But yeah, man, this is my favorite cover so far. I haven't seen any other covers. But introducing Deadpool 2099, issue number 6, first appearance, female, futuristic, man. I'm really digging it. I can't wait to read it to see what it's about. I looked through the book and I seen a panel where Deadpool is like super old and skinny, and I just feel bad for him. He can't die, so he's just gonna age. He just looks real fucking grumpy. But it's badass. I just can't wait to read it, see where this goes. I got high hopes for this. This was the last copy when I went to go in the other day to get it. And like I said, I'll go to Hastings to get my books. And I was lucky to get this one. So I appreciate the opportunity to grab it. And I did. Also, no big whoop. But I only paid $1 for it. So, of course, I picked it up. Walking Dead, issue number 139, From the Edge of the World. I don't have a lot of Walking Dead issues. But I try to pick them up. I enjoy the show. And I think the comics are badass, too. I got a couple graphic novels that I've read through and everything. But for $1, I just couldn't pass it up. I took it with me. It's in near mint shape, And even if it wasn't for $1, it's less than cover price. So that's good for me. Oh, another one. I seen this on We Loves Comics. I seen him show this. He had like 4 copies of it. The Gwenpool Holiday Special. I only picked up one. I might get another one. They also had a Hastings variant. They just wanted like $10, $11 for it, and I wasn't willing to pay that price for it. If it maybe, if I have a little extra cash and I'm in a good mood, I might pick up the Hastings variant. I do get a lot of Hastings variant. I watch a lot of guys' videos and I don't see any Hastings variants, so I don't know if people are interested in the covers or if they have a Hastings, or they just be like, yeah, whatever, But this is just a badass cover to me, man. It's just look at it, dude. It's just awesome. You see these 2 dudes fighting in the background, man, and Gwenpool with the mistletoe. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a thick book too, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty good read when I take it out and see what it's about. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, and I picked it up, man. Thank you. Oh, and another one. Man, this cover is beautiful. I love it. It's not the variant. It's a regular cover. Couldn't find a variant. The Legend of Wonder Woman, issue number 1, $3.99 price tag. pretty decent. I like it. But, yeah, man. I haven't got the variant. I heard a lot of good reviews about this, though. So I will give it a little review when I do read it. I have a lot of books to read. But I did pick this up, man. The cover is awesome. Oh, another Hastings variant right here. This one I think is so badass. I'm trying to get the GameStop edition. I just don't have enough points. I refuse to pay the $75 or $50 that it has going up on eBay. I'm just a couple hundred points away. If they still have it, I'll pick it up. If not, it's okay. I just like this cover, man. The red makes it pop. Deadpool, Spider-Man, I think it's a good combination. I haven't read this one yet. I plan on it. I just think it's a good combination of these two, man. Deadpool's a funny dude. Spider-Man could be a funny dude too. But man, this cover, man, is just awesome. Just look at that pop. It just pops. It's beautiful. And this probably be my pick of the week. You know, I'm a real big Batman fan and anything Batman related. Poison Ivy, Cycle of Life and Death, issue number 1, $2.99 price tag. I've seen the variant. The variant, you know, they're asking between $30 to $50 that I've seen up on eBay. It's okay. I don't think there's a large print run on this. It's a 6-parter. I did read this book. It's got me, you know, still indecisive on the story. I think it's gonna be good. You know, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn right now, anything, you know, them two, it's gonna be awesome. If you guys haven't read it, I suggest you should, I'm sorry. And if you have, tell me what you think about it. Leave a comment. Like I said, this is my first video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I did a good job in showing comics. I know I don't have too much information on this stuff, you know. Sometimes it's hard for me to, you know, to figure this stuff out. You know, like I said, I'm always working, but you know, I love collecting comic books. I like buying comic books, and I like watching people's videos about comic books and looking at their collection, and it's just a beautiful thing to me. And I think the comic book community have great people, and I hope to meet great people from posting up these videos, and hopefully I can get a good positive reaction from you guys. And if you enjoyed it, just give me a little thumbs up. I will be posting up other videos. This is my first one, like I said, so I'm breaking the ice. And if you enjoyed it, just hit the subscribe button and just show a little love, you know. And like I said, man, I'll answer any questions in the comments. You know, just don't be dickheads. You know, I don't like arrogant people, ignorant people. Are just not my thing. You know, I do this for the enjoyment, and hopefully I get a positive feedback. So I hope you enjoyed my first video. I'm gonna think of a fancy name. I'm thinking about Cowabunga Comics. You know, I'm also a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan. I haven't seen nobody take that name yet. So Cowabunga, radical dudes, you guys have a good night, man. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.